So you're about to go on a mission trip. And an analogy that I like to use is a snow globe. So you're about to go somewhere you've never been before. Maybe you have been there before, but no matter what, it is going to shake your world, right? So you're going to go, and all this stuff is going to start flying around. Your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, the people that are there, the food, the smells, everything. It's going to just be crazy. All this stuff's going to fly around, right? And that's the new normal, that as you step into this new culture, this new place, right? And then it begins to settle, right? Begins to settle, begins to become normal. And then you go back to your home country, and all of a sudden it starts shaking and stirring all these new things, right? Everything begins going sideways all over again. You have these old rhythms that are no longer the rhythms that you want. You have all these new experiences you're trying to fit into an old jar, an old way of life. And so you have this new way of life that you want to bring back with you. But what happens is, over time, it begins to settle. Not in the new way, but just like it was before. And nothing real about your life has changed. Even though you went on this amazing trip and had this amazing experience, you're sitting back where you were at the beginning, and everything is still, and everything is sitting exactly where it was before your trip. And what we do with our snow globe is we take it and we put it on the shelf, and it becomes a spiritual souvenir, right? It becomes this photo in my life's scrapbook that we hold on to for a long time, but it doesn't actually change who we are. It doesn't actually change the way that we live. It doesn't change the way that we interact with people. It doesn't change the way that we love people. It doesn't change the way that we serve Christ. It doesn't change the way that I view people or his church or evangelism or discipleship. We just sit, and it sits on the shelf in the closet until next year or the next year, whenever we're able to go again. And so, my challenge for you and for us to think about is, as we go, can we be intentional about shaking the snow globe? Can we be intentional about the way that we want these things to resettle? Do we want our life to stay upside down? What parts of our life do we want to go back to normal the way they were before? And what parts of our life do we want to reevaluate and reassess? What parts of our life were actually covered, that have been uncovered? What parts of our past, what parts of our heart, what parts of our personality have come out during our time overseas, during our trip, that are now exposed, that we want to bring into the light, that we want to share with others? What can we do as we come back to keep this snow globe upside down in a positive way, in a way that we get to choose our new normal? We get to choose our new rhythms as we return home. We have a choice, and the choice is to go back the way it was and to put it on the shelf, or to keep it upside down and choose what you want to change and what you want to bring back with you for the rest of your time, wherever it is that God has called you to be.